Alright, hello everybody. Today we are here at the Netherlands, and we are here for the 36 minutes of the Netherlands. Fourth and final race of the International Swing, third of four of the Road Course Swing. And yeah, it is Banana on pole position, using the draft on the backstretch. The 1.5 mile backstretch we have here to his advantage. And yeah, we're going to hop right into it here. Obviously, it's been a little bit since we've gotten an auto race in, just, schedules not aligning and all that stuff. But yeah, we're finally able to get it going here. Roughly 36 minutes of the Netherlands. I might have an extra second in there, but that's fine. Down into turn one, not a good start for us, obviously, having to fix that. Angelo did qualify third, and he left before the race started. I don't know if he's just not in the mood to race tonight or what's going on. This is my first time being, having drafting ability, so let's see how this works here. 225 and still gaining speed. Yeah, no, I can see how this... Yeah, 226, 227. I can see how a 17-mile-an-hour boost for a mile and a half of the 4.394 mile track can get you pole position. Always up the track, into the wall. He's going to bounce back into our lane. Crucially, we keep it off the wall because, the wall does give you the anti-wall ride damage, so you want to try to avoid that if you can. But yeah, it is a pretty... It's on the longer side of a race here in Otter, so, or actually, this is probably closer to an average race length, but still, we're going to make some slight contact with the 9, so we lock it up, entering the long back straightaway. Apologizing for that, but yeah, no, it is a, longer race, so you just got to try to keep the nose clean, keep yourself from getting damaged, and that's what I mean by that, because late blocks like that, if you get shoved in the wall, you're going to get some damage early. Obviously, you don't want to get that. I don't know if he's just going to try to punt me here into the corner like he was in practice or qualifying, or what he's going to do, but we're going to try to break the draft as much as we can. Back down to base speed. He's going around us here in the outside lane. Both of us on the brakes. We braked a little bit later than him. Contact made. We'll wash up the track a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be a battle between me and him. It's just how aggressive do you want to be to go for it, maybe. We're going to back him up here through turn 6, down into turn 7. This is a tricky braking zone right here, and I think we might have missed it. Yeah, the 9 definitely missed it. Weaving the car back and forth to not miss the corner, and he's actually going to use the wall, bounce back into our lane. We got the better exit, but he was gaining on us there for a second. Turn 8, for whatever reason, cars handle terrible. He'll give us a bumper into 9. We're going to get a crossover on him, a little bit of contact made, and that little bit of contact is going to be able to give him momentum. Through 10, entering 11 and 12, we're going to tap the brakes. I changed the grass physics so you can't really slide as much and just use up the grass. Both of us going wide through 12. Oh, yep, he's into a bumper. Here we go. Our foot back down on the gas pedal to lead lap 1. I forgot to change all laps to 0, but whatever. We'll lock up. So as the 9 into the wall again. Contact made. We'll get by in the bottom lane. Yeah, these auto races are usually pretty good, so it's a shame we had to miss out on them for a month, but yeah, we're back. I think we do, unfortunately, after these 2 races this week, and we do kind of have another pretty large break, because I do have to study for AP tests, so, yeah, A-Push and AP Psych. Those are, if you have any advice on those ones, do let me know any key things to memorize that, most people wouldn't think of. Do let me know. But yeah, we are gonna try to find our way by the 9 right now. This is our current task, and he's into the wall again. And for whatever reason, the walls in this part of the track just really like to slow you down. I really couldn't tell you why. Here we go into the braking zone of 4. Okay, we survived that. I was afraid of a dive bomb. Not gonna lie. Mile and a half back straightaway. Yep, we got a little bit of a gap now. I don't know how bad his damage is, but it does get fixed when you pit. Obviously, we're already almost 4 minutes into this 36-minute event. Well, plus 1 lap, so yeah, it's the time. Once we hit 0, once we cross the line after 0, we will take the white flag. Straightaway here into turn 5. He gained big time, using the draft to his advantage. That's what I mean. You have to really get away. You almost have to really use your pit strategy or something to really get away from a guy here, because you're going to be, it's going to be difficult to run away with the draft being as powerful as it is. 9 going wide there. That's going to help us too, but turn 8 is not the easiest corner. Also, Good opportunity to just sail it off into turn 9 if you need to, but we have enough of a gap to keep the lead, maintain our position. We move down towards 10, 11, 12, and 13 here. A series of corners. Oh, again, just going wide behind us. He can gain on us. He can get to us, but he just, he'll end up going wide or something. And now we're going to slide wide on the exit of 13. We'll lead the second lap of this event. Which I'll probably change. I'll fix laps on the straightaway here as we go wide. We set a new personal best lap time around this facility. What are we on? 2. So that'd be 0. Maybe 1. So yeah, this would be the third lap. So yeah, it'd be 2 up there. So I'll fix that in a second. Only reason that does kind of matter is because I use the top right corner to know if I am on the right number for when I'm counting laps led. So I'm probably gonna fix down the backstretch here, and then once I do that, we'll be good to go. Because it is nighttime here, you can't really see the banking as much, and we're going to go way up the track here, get the thing to rotate, and again, you can kind of use the banking to guide you into a good line here for this little curve straightaway, or curve stretch, I should say. Down towards turn 4. Again, I don't know how much damage the 9 is, but we're going to lock it up. We're just going to commit to going wide so we don't end up in the wall. That's going to allow the 9 to gain ground on this contact made as we move back onto the racetrack. Now we're going to be not side by side anymore. It's going to be a drag race down the back straightaway. There we go. All right. That makes my life easier in the future. All right. 9's going to have a run, obviously, with that mistake. I mean, he was probably going to get to us anyway. Oh, little contact made there. I tried to make side draft pretty powerful, too. I don't know how well it worked, obviously, but... Ooh, yep, nope. I know he's going to do that now. A little contact made there. We're going to try to get back on the line for the corner. We'll lock up, go wide, and again, we just don't quite have enough rotation to cut back underneath them. So Manana will lead us down into turn 7 here. Oh, he's on the wall again. Actually, some of these walls might not have. Oh, yeah, I didn't do enough weaving. I did not do enough weaving to slow the car down, but that's fine. Got the lead back, so that's what matters. Go wide, and yeah, just not enough momentum to get the run back on him. Oh man, yep. I didn't want to run into him there, so we were all over the place. Oh, he hit the wall, bounced back out into our lane. He almost ended up getting punted into pit road. Yeah, I didn't expect him to bounce like that off the wall. That's kind of weird, but gets us our third lap led. Now I'm stuck on the transition to get back onto the racetrack off the grass there, so we put our tires down the grass. Better entry to turn 1, definitely better turn 1 overall that time by. So yeah, we will exit turn 1, and we'll hang on to our lead for now. So we're about, what, 7.5 minutes in, and we're halfway through our fuel run, so... it's probably 2 or 3 pit stops today, but we'll see for sure in a second, obviously. As we exit 3, go down the curve straight away here. Like I said, if Banana keeps hitting the wall, if we keep our car clean, we're gonna be in a good spot, I think. So, well, draft is still really powerful. He gets to our bumper. We have momentum. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but now we just have such a big run, he can't do anything about it. Back through to the lead we go. Down the backstretch, I'm not even going to try to block him. I'm just going to stay on the racing line here. He's going to get a chance to get us back down into turn 5 here. But I'm not too concerned about it because we know it's inevitable. We're just going to hope we don't get absolutely punted into one of these corners. I'm going to back up to him a little bit if I can. Yep, there he goes. That kind of forced him to make a move. Now he's going to have to commit to parking it on the apex where he hits the wall, goes wide. That's actually going to help him because it got rid of us. We're going to stay on the inside line to fight it, but we end up in the wall trying to fight it. That shouldn't ruin our top speed. I don't really want to figure out down this straightaway because this is a straightaway where it's easy to lock up the brakes. We're going to make the corner good. Unfortunately, we just had the best turn 7 in circuit history, so that's going to, hurt him. Lock up now. The 9 car is fast though here. He's figuring out the course pretty quick. So credit to Banana. He is flying too. It's not like draft is obviously helping him a good amount, but You know, he is flying around this track. It looks like he's getting his first lap led of the day as we both lock it up, go wide through 12. Oh, well, we're getting a good 13, but it's not going to be enough to lead the lap. So Banana will lead this lap. We're going to be pitting either this time by or next time by as he makes his fastest lap of the race so far. Really get the thing to rotate through turn 1. You see, this does play into Banana's strengths because he is really good at the high-speed tracks, specifically the super speedways. But however, this track also does play into my strengths too, being good on the road courses. He's off-road. We're going to lift. Barely be able to sneak by him there. Yeah, I knew he was going to move back across the track. I thought we were going to be able to cut back underneath him, and then he slid even more. So I tapped the brakes. Figured I'll let him slide. So then I can go back by on the outside lane, just, you know, tap the brakes, let him spin it out almost. And, I mean, obviously he saved it, but, you know, just be patient and wait for him to move back the other direction. We'll take advantage of it. So I'm almost thinking we pit this time by, especially if we end up behind the 9 car so he doesn't know that we pitted. Because I think we definitely are stronger on the actual road course parts. And again, we get a bumper out nearly to the grass here. We're going to cross over on. It's going to be a huge run through the beginning part of the straightaway. He's going to pinch us into the wall. Both of us getting stuck in the wall. We're getting a ton of damage from this. So yeah, we definitely want to pit this time by. I don't know what that was for. Again, he's going to try to run us into the wall. Now we have just a monster run on him. But yeah, that's... I mean, that is a cheap move you can pull. You can just shove people into the wall and wait for them to get a bunch of damage. I mean, that's a move not a lot of drivers will probably take kindly to, but yeah, it looks like it only gave us a mile-an-hour damage anyway, so that's good. But there he's on the bottom lane. Yeah, he's being pretty aggressive tonight. He's making contact. Oh, now he's in that wall. Pinball back into us. Got to lift to make this corner now. Oh, here he goes. He's back. It only gave us a mile-an-hour damage. We're about to get a lot more than a mile-an-hour damage if I'm not careful here. Weave the car. Actually, this kind of plays into my strategy, though, because I do want to be behind him so he doesn't know that I pitted. Because I think you can make it one more lap if you really wanted to. I mean, this, to be fair, this strategy has bit me before, so... of pitting early, so... maybe I won't. See what he does. Oh, well, he completely missed that corner. Here, I want to see what he does. Is he pitting? Nope, we'll go for it. Why not? Why not? We'll go for it. Ah, I didn't come to a stop, dang it. There we go. Ah, now our pit speed is messed up too. Yeah, it's not good. I think I'll be okay on strategy, but we'll see. So obviously, if you make an extra pit stop, you know, you're in trouble. But yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how this plays out. We pull back out onto the racetrack. Obviously, we have a fully repaired car now, and I think we are better on most of the racetracks. So we'll see. Keyword: I think we're better. I don't know for sure. Obviously, he is running some pretty good lap times, but. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out here. Looking on the brakes here for turn 2. Here we go through 3. Is he out of gas? What happened? Oh, he spun it. He spun it. We pitted. He spun the car out somewhere, made a big mistake, and now that's going to help us big time. Obviously, if a caution comes out, you know, then that erases, you know, the whole... It's already over before. No, it's not. There will be a yellow. I can almost guarantee you that. On the braking zone into turn number 5. I probably backed it down way more than I needed to there, but yeah, if the 9 truly did make a mistake, then we're gonna be able to capitalize on that, and hopefully we can get enough of a lead to where we can run away from them. That'd be huge. There we go. That was a good turn 7. Into the tricky part, turn 8. Oh, don't hit the wall. Oh, no, we hit the wall. That's not good. Hopefully we don't get too much damage from that, as we gotta really slow it down for 9. Yeah, that's not good. That does not help us at all. Because we need a really good lead over the 9 to be out of drafting range here, so we'll see. He hasn't crossed the line yet. Oh, he's all the way over there. Jeez, what happened? Oh, I just realized it doesn't... I don't think it counted my lap when I pitted, so that's weird, but I don't know, maybe it did. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if the 9 pitted yet, to be quite honest with you. I think he went a whole nother lap, which is concerning for me, because then that might mean he can make it on just one more stop. So that's not good. I mean, he's either really risking it here or something, but we'll see. Oh, no, that got me 3 miles an hour damage. That little bit of contact and 8? Okay. Really get on the brakes here. That was a perfectly executed turn number 4 right there. Now back onto the gas here. We're nearing halfway here in the Netherlands. And yeah, right now, obviously we're just kind of out here by ourselves. Banana did pit. Or, well, oh, he spun again. Yeah, I still don't think he's pitted. So I don't know what the strategy is here for the 9 machine, but we'll see. Car to rotate through 5. It's nice and smooth through 6. I might have messed up turn 7. We'd lock it up, but we'll... Could have been worse, could have been worse. Yeah, we're going to really get this car pointed and rotated here for 8. Sets us up for a good turn 9. Yeah, I'm really surprised if the 9 hasn't pitted yet, but I mean, we did have a pretty bad pit stop too, so I don't know, maybe that is something to do with it. Wait, no, I am the leader. Wait, what happened? Never mind, I got a big lead on him. Wait, what? I'm confused. Alright, well, somewhere I ended up in the lead. And, yeah, okay, forfeit. Okay. Somewhere I ended up in the lead, and I wasn't even paying attention. He's bored, he forfeits, and that is a 5th win of 6 races so far here in Alder, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Still in the game. I'm not going to celebrate until it's officially confirmed. But yeah, for now, I mean, obviously I'm gonna... We need more people. No duh, dude. Like, I'm trying, dude. We're on break. After break, I'll make sure we get people. And don't throw it in the wall. Yeah, he's gonna give a speech on how this league needs to improve and how I'm running it not the best and blah, 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 and whatnot. But it'll work out. Don't worry. I'll get it figured out. Alright, he left. Alright, there we go. We're in by default. Let's go. Well, with that, that's going to do it for this race, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.